For what it is worth, I don't know if she'll ever watch this. I really don't care. I'm done caring. And honestly, that's not even the truth. I don't know how to stop. But I know that I need to. I'll figure it out eventually. But the thing that I can do and can control is letting somebody else ruin me, break me, push me around. Like, they just have any kind of anything over me. You are not going to have your way with me anymore. I'm done giving you that option. I've done everything in my power to help you. And you continue to shit on me. And I'm not putting up with it anymore. We sat down with you, me, my mom, and you sat down and had a conversation, which, by the way, I recorded, so I can play it back for you if you're fuzzy on anything. Yeah. So we sat down and had a conversation where we all agreed on understandings together, and you're completely going against all of it. So when I said I need you to leave, and I did it nicely and I did it respectfully, and I sent you that video, you should have just said okay. Not try to get in my face with some bullshit saying that you have fucking rights to stay in my home. No, you don't. I don't think so. Not after what you've put me through. How fucking dare you? You might as well spit in my face like Eric spit in yours. It's the same kind of fucking disrespect. I'm not gonna go through any more hell because of you. We have been more than generous, more than helpful. I've done so much for you that I never needed to do. After all the shit that you put me through, I shouldn't have even let you in my home at all. Just step foot in here. I didn't have to be kind to you. I didn't have to do one thing for you. And you still just are so like nonchalant, like you just don't even see any of it. You even fucked up with Christmas and when your kids came over here. You didn't explain things to them well enough on why I wasn't around, why I couldn't be around. Because it wasn't my fault, it was yours. You told Lexi when I said that I wasn't going to go and drive you out there that one time a fucking bullshit lie. Told her that I wasn't comfortable, which was not true. So, in case Lex or Revan ever watches, no, that wasn't true. That's not why I didn't want to take your mom out to go and see you that day. It's because things are different now. It's because your mom has put me through fucking so much hell. And I can't just get up and go and do things that she wants like that. I have a life now, and I was already doing a lot for her. I couldn't do it because I couldn't put the miles on the car. We didn't have the gas money. We couldn't just do it. I had things I had to do that day. That's why I told her. I said, well, we should see if she can get out here, or we could do it another time. But no, she just told her that I wasn't comfortable, which was bullshit. So that puts it in Lexi's head something completely different than what was the case. It's not like that. I've been wanting to see the kids as often as possible. I wanted to see her. It wasn't like I didn't. But she just made it seem like, oh, it wasn't that big a deal. Like, he just wasn't that comfortable. So that, to a kid, or to how I would take it, is like, I'm just not that important, you know? It wasn't like that. Lexi and Revan are extremely important to me. And the fact that Rachel just continues to not even try to either explain things right or get it right herself, understand things, appreciate the things that I've done and that my mom has done, like, not even so much as a thanks for getting my kids gifts for Christmas. Thanks for allowing us to stay at your house so that I could see my kids for Christmas. Thanks for letting me go pick up my kids for Christmas. No. And in fact, she allowed some fucking bullshit ass behavior on Christmas, or Christmas Eve, I should say. Not like the kids know any better because they're kids. That's where it comes into play for the adults to lead the way. To say, when you're sitting down with dinner with the owner of the house, who is allowing that Christmas to happen, who, if it wasn't for my mom, that Christmas would not have happened that way, at least, to be able to see your kids. It would not have gone down that way. It wouldn't. You might not have even been able to see the kids. So when you're at dinner with the lady that made that possible, and then you guys finish your dinner and leave her sitting at the table eating by herself, so disrespectful, so rude. I was floored by that, and it broke my heart. Like, how could anybody just get up and walk away while she is still eating dinner? This isn't your typical everyday dinner. It was a Christmas dinner. So kids, next time you're at somebody's house or your own, when it is a special day like that, don't do that. I'm not mad at you guys because you guys didn't know better. But I'm telling you from now on, that is rude, okay? You don't do that. Or if anything, you say, may I be excused? You know? But typically you would wait. You would sit down, you would conversate. You would, communicate with the other person, especially my mom. Who, if it wasn't for her, that Christmas wouldn't have been possible that way. I'm glad that you guys were able to spend Christmas together. I really am. And I would have really liked to have spent more time also. But because the day she picked the kids up didn't go how it should have gone, that's the day that I was going to be getting my gifts and finishing up. Because of that, I had to do it the next day when we were supposed to be spending that Christmas together. And I barely got to spend any of it with them. So I didn't even get to give them the gifts that I really wanted to. And I'm really upset about that. I'm still very upset about that. I still have things for the kids that I want to give them. But as far as me and your mom goes, it's done. It's a done deal. Like, Rachel, you are not understanding the things that you do that are just beyond fucked up. And I'm not just trying to get on here just to bitch and whine and complain. No, I do realize that I have been a bit of a whiner on here, okay? But I needed this outlet to get through what I was going through, to get through the pain that girl put me through. It was brutal. And last night, what you pulled, Rachel, you put me right back into that hell again, and I don't need that. You're right. I'm not over you yet. You're right. I'm still going through a hard time. And you're right. I don't own you. I never claimed to own you. I never wanted to own you. You're getting me confused with Eric. He's the one that tried to own you. I'm the one that loved you. I'm the one that cared. I'm the one that still does and is bent over backwards time and time again for you. And for you to shove that shit in my face this morning like you did was just unreal to me. And that's the last straw for me. So, yeah, this is it, unfortunately. And I hate that it has to end like this. But it's not my fault. I've done what I can. I continuously have tried in situations where people would be like, dude, you've done it more than enough. Stop. And I continue to do it anyways, because I cared about her. Because I still do. I still don't want anything bad to happen to her, but you are not going to push me around. You are not going to own me. Okay? You're not going to tell me and my mom what's going to happen in our own house. That's not going to happen at all. I don't care who you call. Call the governor. I don't give a fuck. You are not telling me what is happening in my own home. Not after the hell you have put me through. Mm-mm. Not after all I've done for you. No. So this is how it ends. You're choosing because you'd rather go and do things that are fucked up, shitty, hurtful to somebody that has just given you everything, tried so hard for you, cared when you could care less about me. Like, I don't think you seem to really understand that I almost fucking hung myself in this goddamn garage. And I don't care if anybody's like, oh, just go throw that card out there. No, I don't care. Think what you want. Think what you want about me. I don't care. Nobody witnessed it. Nobody had to go through the daily torture that I did. My life should be important. It should matter. I cared about yours when Eric left you deserted on the side of the road. I cared about your life more than enough. Not more than enough, because it's never enough times to care about somebody's life. But I cared about your life every single time. Every single time. I still do. You don't care about mine at all. Not at all. If you did, Rachel, you would have just understood and talked to me in a completely different manner today than trying to throw some trump card around at me. Like, try to boss me around in my own home when we're doing you a fucking huge ass favor. You haven't given my mom a dime. Not a dime. You gave me $7 yesterday. So, no. I'm done helping you. I'm done helping you. I wanted to so badly, especially for the kids' sake. But you're gonna have to figure it out on your own now. Because all you do is use me. You don't care what kind of fucking harm you do to me. I have to draw the line somewhere. My life is important too. At least I would hope that it would be to you, but it just doesn't seem like it is. So, I'm sorry. I was really hoping things would go different. Especially how good yesterday went. I really missed that. I miss getting along. I miss what we had. I can't wrap my head around this sometimes, at how something that started out so good, so beautiful, has ended like this. And I don't know if I'll ever get over it. I just don't know. I'm gonna try, but it's gonna be tough. Maybe I do still love you. I don't know. Sometimes it's confusing for me. You know, I just know that I need to heal. And since you showed back up, it's been really difficult, and you just don't seem to care. So, again, I'm sorry, but yeah, it's done.